I'll steal something. I like your stuff. Maybe search engine? Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so perfect. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today I'm super excited to showcase you both the games today and this deck, because this is the golden classic of Esper control. If you want a laddering deck that is solid against everything and will get you to Mythic, this is the one. And we really ranked up with this one, so yeah, you can do it as well. And the games today were absolutely dominating. You watch them and you will know exactly what I mean. So if you enjoy this kind of gameplay, don't forget to subscribe, because man, this deck reminded me why I love control so much, and it was a blast. You will have a lot of entertainment, I promise you guys. So with that being said, let's go into games, have fun and enjoy the control madness. This will be a little bit wonky, but thanks to being on the play we can take this hand. On the draw I would probably mulligan this, because against aggro it's too slow, you don't have removal, you need to draw it. And against control, you only have one card. So yeah, a little bit of worse words here. Our opponent definitely feels like a mono red somehow. Alright, let's see if you are mono red. They always are. Except when they aren't. See? I told you. Oh boy, such quality commentary. Let's pretend make disappear. To not make it too obvious we have nothing. Oh, alright, then it is acceptable. We pretend. Oh no, I kinda gave it away. Let's go for perfect Esper mana. I should probably keep the priority if I had one before. Now we don't need to fake it because we have Eiganjo. Do I kill it? That's actually a big question. Whew, that's a yes. They didn't play land into Raffine. Did they play land already? No. Denik is attacking, so okay, they missed it. Right now we need Memory Deluge activated. And we are... yeah, on the next turn we kinda win. Man, this is such an easy matchup. Tier 1 deck, more like tier 1.5. Alright, that was some great commentary. Let's go for our big spells. Memory Deluge into what? Into Plains. Plains is good enough. Do I need more mana here? Not really. Theoretically, then they can Earthly Resurrected, but if they do, I prefer them to counter this than this. They will get a draw, so that's good for them. They will rectify their hands a little bit more, so it means that they will have basically one extra card, because what they discard is probably a dead one. Yeah, as you can see, this literally does nothing in this matchup. However, they need to push forward. And they're not playing anything because they know we should respect Raffine enough. Oh, cut down, a little bit late. Those are some solid cards. Not perfect for the situation, but we are getting there, alright? It will take a while, but we will get there. They also keep the plaza. So we could play Otawara. Oh, the smart play would be to take a cut down, Otawara the Raffine, and when that is replayed, then kill it with cut down. But I'm not smart enough, alright? Not for this kind of plays. They might sacrifice the plaza, so I'm giving him another card, but it's fine. It's not going into perfectly our way, but it's something we kinda can accept. And when they replay the Raffine, our mana advantage will really show. Alright, what about this play, my friend? I will pay the word. And he cannot... oh, I guess he can counter it, because Eartheye has a very unique way of countering spells. It can counter activated and triggered abilities. So he actually can counter the channel. And let's see if he does, because that is a big deal. Alright, I like how our opponent is playing the game. I think they have Eartheye. It really feels like this. A wild Dissipate appears. Very nice. I've seen versions that use Make Disappear. Bring it on. If you have it, you can play it. Oh boy. So, generally they don't have anything that gets hit by Negate, so let's go for the Throat. It's a really good card for the matchup. Even if they use Plaza to protect something, like it's so much mana, and it kinda handicaps them for the rest of the game. Don't forget, when you sacrifice it, you have one less land for the rest of the game. If you play 6 turns more, it's 6 mana that you could have extra. Alright, you want the Raffine. I think this would be a go for the Throat target. So this is the fun part, man. Just for the record, he already lost. So this will take a while, but he will lose the game. There's no way around it right now. I've seen some good players that play this kind of deck. Moment, we will steal something from him. So, you know, it really accelerates the scoops from my experience. Oh, those will be some wild cards, man. Share? Oh, I like Make Disappear so much. But Wedding Announcement is more fun, right? Killing them with their own stuff is always super cool. Is that the part where we kill them? Not really. This is the part where we Memory Deluge, potentially. Alright, back to my train of thoughts. I've seen some very good player for Esper Legends that they just try to mill you out of the advantage. Over time they just play 1 big creature, 2 big creatures, and they force you to respond to it. And sometimes they get to the bottom of the deck, but it's really hard to do, and our deck is simply more powerful. So there is not much they can do. So this is for sure that this is for something we cannot handle. And the cutdown is for Raffine, definitely. Oh, I'm 1 mana short. The ward strikes again. The ward strikes again. Alright, you got it. I would love to go for double Wedding Announcement. Is that cool? Let's go for it. I like to play it a little bit risky. That's not the correct play. You should play 1 Wedding Announcement, then hit the mana, then do another one. But I don't think he can punish me for it. And I think the best play is Sharded that gets hit exactly by stroke. So let's see if I hit this. Because Sharded into Plaza is... Look at this, perfect. See? I knew they will do it. Like, this is the biggest play they can make. So they are really trying to go for it. And we also have Void Rend, so even if they save Shaw somehow, that means Plaza is tapped. And now they cannot protect. I don't need the upkeep stop, but I still will get it. Hi. And it's so fun playing with them. Do I want more cards? You know what? I do like cards indeed. On the next turn I will get more bored, but right now I need to refill to 7. So I have all the answers, I want to play more lands, and then we can activate all the Memory Deluge. Alright, tap land is fine. Tap land, it's fine. Some quality drawing skills from my side. So still the game is over since a very long time, but it takes time for them to notice. And of course there's no harm in trying, they cannot know that we have all the answers. So this build has quite a lot of counterspells, and that is what closes the game. Because you can basically answer nearly everything. And what you can't, you just dissipate. Especially with a lot of mana, they have only Make Disappears as counterspells, I believe. I don't think they play a single hard counterspell. Let's cycle. Oh, that's a nice cut down. We'll use it later. It's very cheap on mana. So for 7, we have 2 extra mana. 2 extra mana, right? 7 or 1. 1 is enough, so we can play the tap land. So as mentioned, right now we are not attacking. We want the cool board, because guys, it will be a really cool board. This will be like 12-12 or something, right? 12-12. Hi, I hope you brought a lot of creatures, and suddenly they have to do something, man. No blockers? What would you say if I did this? Just a little single tap on the mana point. They are going with this one. Very nice. That will really hurt their turn. And all they get is 3 damage. They cannot even race us, so it was more to force a reaction, and now they don't have Plaza for the rest of the game, so Void Rend just kills whatever they play. Cool. Do you want to air tie? He really wants to air tie. Go for... oh, that's not good enough. If he trades card for card, like, he's super out. He didn't want them countered. Alright, my friend, I will show you what's up. We don't... that's not the correct play, but it's the most fun play. Parasitic... or you both aren't human. Like, I have my doubts, but sure, let's go for it. And good luck racing. So that's a 9 damage. Perfect 2-turn lethal. And we say go, because we have a counterspell, a removal, and more removal, and even more removal, and then sweepers, and some removal, and also card. And all this guy has is 2 cards, so as you can see, it takes a lot of time, but when you know the game is over, it's over. It's just finishing job. And the sweet part is that this is his cards. Oh wow, that's it? But you have no creatures. Bye. And we still have a counter spell. Oh, I had so much fun with it. Man, this deck reminds me why I like Control so much. And we have a really nice record, so you can absolutely hit Mythic with this one super easy, it seems. Alright guys, so we are on the draw, however we have a lot of grasps. And let's see if that will be some kind of aggro. I mean, it will. It will. It certainly will. Let's start with the Sanctum. This will fix it for the later. Parasitic Grasp might be super important because the artifacts will start to, you know, come into us. And it won't be pretty. They are not human at all. So on this turn we need to go for the Fraud, then we go Parasitic Grasp on the other Wormlet, and I hope it should be good enough. Our opponent has extremely scaling start, however he's already down to 3 cards, and that's not a lot. Yep. Is there anything on 3 counters? 1 time, gain life, we don't care, and has Death Touch, sure. Alright, let's prepare, because it will be harsh. Fortunately he has some non-artifacts, so I will go for the Fraud is useful. And that's some damage, not the most. We definitely need to go with this one, because we need to start using those grasps to survive. He doesn't have blue mana. Never mind. Scrap that. Scrap that, that's some blue mana right there. Food token, target, and an artifact, alright, 4/4. No haste. Let's go like this, while we can. Alright, do you have something? Not really, it's just the search engine ability, right? So, this turn wasn't so bad. Overdrawing Memory Deluge is never something you really want early game. Let's play the tap land. And I mean, we see how it goes. I hope he pumps it and we kill it in response. So we are kinda hanging, but we might need to main phase the Memory Deluge for double land for a while. Eiganjo, so his last land. 2 of those cards should not be lands. Yeah, he doesn't need white. Alright. Do you want to pump anything? No. The answer is no. That's an interesting one. So if I target this, he activates it, right? If I target this, it kinda kills this. Target non-creature artifact. So he can go for the food token. I'm not sure what his play is here. He's not attacking with this. Is that like Emperor? What do they play, man? Alright. So be it. So be it. So I will do it now. He wants to attack for 5 on the next turn, right? But I will have 1 more. Let's go for the tough cookie. They can save it, but then it cuts into search engine. They didn't. Alright, it's different. So they will... Okay, okay, I think we can make one turn longer. Because he will do it at the end step, right? I tell you, man, those Parasitic Grasps are doing the work. And our friend has 0 creatures, basically. Gingerbread doesn't count. This has been one of the weirdest game ever, man. Like, we hit triple Parasitic Grasp because we are really... Man, look at our pure skill into throwing. Might is super slow, and you love to sit. Alright, it doesn't do anything, right? Alright, this is also really good, because that means we can open the mana. So whatever he plays, it needs to think about interaction, and then we go Memory Deluge, and then we farewell. So I think we won the game. When we caught the Surge while it was activating, that's huge. And we just need an untapped land and probably a Void Rend, because it kills everything. We have it. We absolutely have it. And now we are getting into the cool part of playing control. When your opponent is struggling to do anything and you have basically everything. You get the idea. Life, this one exiles something. We don't care about any of those really. Let's start with just a little bit of cut down, you know? Just to motivate our opponent into playing stuff into our counter spells. And no more. You could also Memory Deluge make disappear, but I'm not sure what they have. It might be some kind of weird removal. Treasure. That's something I would love to counterspell because we negate the card, right? So pretty good stuff. If that didn't draw a card, I wouldn't care. But it does, so I care. Some quality commentary just for you. Alright, and they need to kill us because we can go Memory Deluge and probably hit Emperor or whatever stabilizes us down to 8. He has some haste creatures, so we shouldn't be at 1, 2, 3 life. But he won't do enough. Sure. Don't forget we have Farewell. When we hit this, we should be absolutely fine. No Sunfalls. That's interesting. Fortress is pretty slow. I prefer Mirex. This is also tempting. Really tempting. What's the board? Nothing. Let's go for the land. We have a second Deluge, so we are kinda okay. So Void Rend into Deluge, probably. Because we just need to mitigate the damage that goes on the same turn he plays stuff. Cool. I mean, if that's your strategy, that's not quick enough. Mindling. Oh, that's so cool, man. So it becomes a copy, that's 4/3. And it has flying, right? Yeah. Alright, alright. That's really cool. He missed the damage to play it and the end step. So that's pretty interesting for us. Let's keep getting good cards. Sunfall, very nice. Do I want the land? I mean, double Mirex will finish the game faster. Now we go Study because it's more mana efficient. Oh boy, that's so tempting. So I mean, he can cast something. I guess we could manually sweep, but it's not needed. What we will do is go Farewell. We have Sunfall, so you know it's a little bit better. It's artifacts, right? No enchantments. Artifact, artifact, and creatures. Cool. No graveyards, of course, just because we have our Memory Deluge. And now we have Void Rend, cut down, and Siphon Insight. So whatever he does, yep, enjoy. 2 life, acquired. As you can see, when they lose this starting impact, they kinda do nothing. And they had the best possible start because they have double Wormlet into like a lot of artifacts, so that's probably the hardest, even with you know 1/1 haster. So that was probably the most insane scaling this deck even has. And now we catch him with cut down. Not on this turn, of course, but on the next one. I'll steal something. I like your stuff. Maybe search engine. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so perfect. Let's go Mirex. And as always, with a cool control deck like this, you say go. And you have fun. I want him to tap more mana. In all honesty, they can force us to cast the cut down first, but we have a lot of cards. Alright. No interaction. No pump. Alright, I like it. Let's force him to use it then. Let's prepare the second one. They can only do it once. So, very well played by our opponent, forcing us to do it first. But we have enough card advantage that it doesn't matter, and we tapped him, so he cannot really play anything. I said he cannot really play anything. See? He cooperates. And now we start our side of the game. As you can see, we don't need win cons, and we have Memory Deluge and Siphon Insight, so it's getting better and better. I also took the second Mirror. This way we can make sure that lethal comes really quickly. So they kinda need to participate into our little game, and the honk will end them. Alright, that's a good one. That is a good one. Glurp. Alright, so he will do something, and we will go for Memory Deluge for more answers. And more Memory Deluge. Oh boy. Oh, should I just keep sunfalling everything? Probably, right? He will get the Vigilance, so this won't work. It's faster lethal, but we don't need it. Oh, I'm so tempted to just take Memory Deluge into Memory Deluge. Man, that's horrible. Oh boy, this is brutal. Never mind the Sunfall. I mean, let's make it easier for our opponent. Now we can attack. I'm so happy they changed the animation, man. The, original Void Rend was a little bit wonky. I just couldn't get over this animation. As you can see, it took a long time, but our opponent realized that he has no shot in this game. Alright, so we have a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. I will start with Raffine Tower, because we probably will have to deluge pretty quickly, so I don't think we can just wait one turn. Here comes the stuff. The stuff of Mythic. Alright, let's see Talia. Right? I'm not sure what exactly oh, Esper Legends, alright. It's still Talia, like bro. Whatever happens, it will be Talia. So our game plan is that we have to draw a land or we lose very quickly. Alright, I think we will go with Parasitic Grasp, and this is why this is in the deck, because it hits always the big stuff. It's really good they didn't have Raffine instantly. I will take this damage, I do not care. I don't want them to replay Talia. Because they might have multiples, they very often do. And that means I don't need to cleave it. I live gain what I lost, so I'm actually really ahead even after this play. And now we can Memory Deluge. Even if they airtight this, I'm still getting a card, so I'm not super scared of it. Probably Shell, right? That's their best play. Oh boy, you don't want to attack. See, without Raffine, this deck is kinda doing nothing. If you remove first one creature. Here she is. So now the question, can we beat Sharded and we just hope that we hit the Sunfall? Because if we hit the Sunfall, that's insanely good. I still think it's okay. Right, that's their biggest target. And they need to do the thing again. The only thing they are gaining every turn is this 2 damage, which absolutely does not matter. And they might not have a follow-up like this. And suddenly we get a free turn. Enjoy your 2 damage. Of course. But fear not, Sunfalls are here. Sunfalls are here. Maybe some Sunfalls will be here someday. It's fine. I wonder if they had Talia since a long time, or if they just drew her. Cutdown is really good because it enables the Memory Deluge. And as you can see, all that happens... Oh, sorry. Sorry for that. Main phase. Before the Plaza untaps. Of course, Plaza is untapped, but you get the idea. If that's Otawara or Takenuma. Alright. So this might be shorted, right? That's probably their biggest threat. Yeah, but I don't mind it at all, because it dies perfectly. So I think I will use Memory Deluge. Yeah. Let's take the 2 damage at there. Man, they really like this. This is of course the correct play, but it just shows you how little pressure they have if they don't hit like big hitters. Like, deck is absolutely lackluster then. Alright. Just making sure. Put 2 of them. Alright, putting cards into your hand is definitely not drawing. Like, Magic absolutely approves. It's completely different thing. I don't need to make an upkeep stop, but I still will. Oh boy, this will be fun. I heard you like short duets. Alright, we still need some good draws, but I like having so much removal. Oh boy, I won't like it. Do I want to kill? Yes, of course I want to kill it. They will play a big Danik. It's fine. We'll just kill the big Danik. I might even let it swing a few times. I have no idea what the phase was, but I have everything instant, so I don't even care. And this is pretty good for us. Alright, that was a lie. I will just kill it on the spot, because on the next turn I want Memory Deluge if I hit an untapped land. So I can trade at inefficiency a little bit, because I have so much cardo, and I had so much cardo. So 2 cards per one is fine. Sure. Raffine is not a problem. Just a silly little, you know, is it common? Oh no, it's a Mythic. But it feels like a common right now. Oh boy. Oh, this is devastating. I will go with the cut down. I don't need to kill him with Emperor too quickly. I can just have a lot of fun. And we say go. So, we will use 2 removal on this one, and we will kill Plaza finally, because it's super annoying. It also means he won't play anything on this turn, and then we go... Not sure if you can deluge. No, we are 1 mana short. But don't you worry, it will happen later. What? Bro? Plaza? Plaza? That's why you have it in the deck? Oh, that explains a little bit, but it's super slow. That actually really helps me. Cool. So now I can keep making the... And as you can see, yeah, they can put a lot of stuff, but it just simply does not matter. At some point you just kill everything. Playing land, absolutely amazing. Alright, now let's do it, because I think he doesn't have more. And we respectfully decline the word, because we are not this kind of gamer that pays the word. And our opponent has 2 cards, and he should have his spirit broken by now. I think the point where he's just conceding the game is super close. And I'm not surprised, because the game absolutely slipped out of him. I want more cards. I don't even care about killing him. Like, he will leave the game, bro. You don't need win cons, really. Oh boy, Emperor is even better. It is a legendary, so you know. I think we'll make a cool play for this one. We can also block with the Fortress, but you know. Oh look, I play a 3 damage that he can prevent with Plaza. That's crazy. Ah, alright, he's going for it. That will be super slow for him, and I can Memory Deluge. And as you can see, you don't even need to care about killing this guy. Just keep playing your stuff, 33 cards, so we have plenty of time before we mill ourselves. Oh boy, he won't like this. But I'm having so much more fun than he does. So what is the play? The Emperor on this one. Emperor and double counterspell. As long as you keep playing 1 land a turn and drawing more cards, you can just chill, because whatever situation is now, it will be better later. You know what? I feel merciful for my friend. Enjoy your 3 damage. Down to 18. Down to 18. Rona. He really wants me to sample, doesn't he? He's still keeping the Plaza, but he should realize that it doesn't matter at all. Alright, Siphon Insight. Oh, killing him with his own stuff, that always feels great. It's also something that doesn't count into my maximum hand size. Alright, it's not Ashiok, okay? I'm taking this card. It's so easy to mess those things. Oh yeah. Let's start easy. I don't think we have time for 2 of those, right? 1, yep. So we are going chill way. He can sacrifice the plaza. Oh, that's an airtime. It's so sweet. First, let's give him the card. Alright, my friend. I clicked it randomly. Man, if I clicked here, I would lose the game. Not really, I would just counter my counterspell. But it would be very, very awkward situation. You know what? Let's go risky. Let's have some fun. I heard you like shortlets, because I don't play one. Alright, killing. Very nice, very nice. Taps into his mana. So this is an upkeep play. So he has 4 mana at most. And here is the 3rd Raffine. Absolutely lovely. And you know what? It's even better. This is exile, right? No, it's flat. It's in the graveyard. So we go creatures, artifacts, just because we can. So he doesn't get this extra card. And now we are getting into favorite part of the game, when we toy with our prey. He has 2 cards. I have 2 counter spells. You can do them out. As you can see, man, I didn't make any win on this game. They always leave, because it's so frustrating to play against deck that you know you cannot beat. And at this stage he cannot beat us, we have too many answers. Alright guys, even though this is something I could talk for hours, we'll try to make it short, because you know what? You probably seen this kind of concept, so we'll just talk about what's interesting here. Honestly, I kinda forgot about Parasitic Grasps, and today they were absolutely amazing. Of course, sometimes you hit shorted with this one. The point is that against shorted you have Sunfalls and Farewells that usually aren't super needed, and they cannot attack because you have Emperor, but you still have Void Rend. So in regards to removal, we actually have way more than normally. Normally you play 4 go for the throats in total. Right now you have 3 Void Rends, 2 go for the throats, and then you have also Parasitic Grasp, which are amazing. Swift Spear, human. Kumano, human. Godric, no idea, but we also will kill it. So the point is that it's a really good card against all the top decks, because they all play humans in some capacity, and that's all you need. And even if they don't, you still can pay 3 mana for a removal and you life gain a lot, so it's still a decent trade. So this is the card that absolutely works for me today, and I loved it, man. Even in this game against Wormlets, like imagine we didn't have triple Parasitic Grasp and we just had to go for the throats for all those artifacts. So this is another good thing about the card. It can kill artifacts, so sometimes you meet more of those. And what about the rest of the deck? We don't really run win cons. You will notice that generally we have 4 Jaces in the slot or some Teferi, something super powerful like this. And in this version we don't. We only have 1 Fortress, double Mirex and the Emperor. And on ladder that's always enough. They will scoop way before normally you would kill them, and even if they don't, you still have Mirex and Emperor, so you can just force them. Don't forget, Siphon Insight can be used as an emergency win con, because your opponent's deck definitely has one, so you can just steal it. You have seen it in the games, and it was super fun. Always extra damage to the soul if you win this way. So the deck just does everything, and one of the cool things about the deck is that it runs a little bit more counter spells, 6 to be exact. 4 of them are hard ones, so we little go down with Make Disappears, so our early game is more removal and this kind of stuff, but late game we actually have a fair shot at just countering all the big threats, and I think that's something every control mage will appreciate it. So guys, maybe not the most revolutionary build, but a few small tweaks completely make the deck very, very different, and this one absolutely performed for me. So I think this is your laddering deck if you like Esper, if you like control. Nothing too special, but at the same time good old solid control that will get you to higher ranks if you enjoy this kind of archetypes, which I do. So for me this would be probably one of the main laddering decks. Maybe the second one would be a Azorius control. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit longer outro than I anticipated, but me talking about control, it always goes like this, so yeah, I need to embrace it. So I really hope you had fun, guys. We showcased pretty good games, I hope, and yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, you are absolutely amazing, and thank you for all the cool support, and yeah, see you tomorrow.